Welcome back, guys. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about current happenings. Let's talk about Elon Musk. Let's talk about Donald Trump, because that'll be fun. Okay, so the latest saga in the news is that the bromance between Donald and Elon is falling apart. I guess they're getting a divorce or a legal separation or something of sorts, I'm not a big supporter of either of them. To Elon's credit, he is good at recognizing an opportunity and jumping on it and profiting from it. He's not a rocket scientist. He didn't invent Tesla. He didn't invent SpaceX. He has the money. And he's good at recognizing opportunities and taking them. And he's good at being cutthroat and making as much money as he can. You can obviously see he does not follow any sort of trickle-down economics to enrich his people. Otherwise, he wouldn't be the richest person in the world. The reason he is the richest person in the world is he is hoarding all his profits for himself. And I don't care how good you are, unless you are God, and none of them are. I know that's surprising. Some of you I know believe they are gods, but they are not. Nobody could ever work enough or do enough in their lifetime to be worth billions and billions and billions of dollars. You get that way by being greedy and not sharing your wealth. Okay. End of that conversation. As you know, unless you're a Trump supporter, then you probably don't know anything because you're too ignorant, or you are just ignoring the world because you want to believe everything is rosy and shiny and that Trump's not a rapist. Sorry, that's another story. We'll get into that, though. You know that Trump is pushing for another $3-4 trillion added to the national debt so that he can give more tax breaks to his fellow billionaires, and then he will give some crumbs to the little man. We're going to take away taxes on tips, take away taxes on overtime. So you're getting, crumbs, while those people up there, they're getting millions. That's how you run a $4 trillion deficit. And you got to remember, this goes back to 1980s. Ronald Reagan started trickle-down economics, giving all the wealth, all American wealth, to the rich and saying they're going to create jobs, they're going to do this. It's all going to come back to you every day. Every day, people, you poor people, this is all going to build you up. Look at the national debt since Reagan. It's been crap. And it will continue to be crap because the rich don't give back. If the rich give back, Trump would not be a billionaire. Musk would not be a billionaire. All those other people would be giving back to the people who are actually building these companies and building the wealth for them. But they don't. It's got y'all Trump supporters fooled. So now we have established that going after this trade deficit, which is give or take $1 billion, was actually just a scam. It was a scam trying to collect more tariffs from you, from working Americans, from you, collect more taxes from you to help offset Trump's $4 trillion deficit spending bill that he wants. That is what they were going after. That's what Musk was going after. He doesn't realize it. He thinks he's in there for government efficiency and, save the taxpayer dollars and do this and do that. No, that's not what it is. What that is, what Musk's job is a power grab to consolidate power, shut down all these agencies within the government and consolidate the power to Trump. You Trump supporters, you like that. The problem is, in 4 years, you're not having any Trump anymore. So who's going to win it next? You don't like Democrats? You don't like the liberals? All this power grabbing that Trump is doing? Whoever's the next president, he's setting a precedent. They can do the same thing right back to the other way. And you're going to be crying about it and crying about it and crying about it. But remember, you're doing it to yourself. It's what you asked for. So Trump is mad at Elon Musk because he's telling the truth about the budget. The U.S. deficit is up here. There's no money left in America for these huge tax cuts for the rich. Elon Musk is calling him out on it. flip the coin. Trump is mad at Elon Musk because Elon Musk said he was going to get all these, what, 200 billion, whatever the number was. I forget. It was some number way up here that Elon said he was going to cut government spending, get rid of this, get rid of that, get rid of this. Well, he didn't come close because Trump and Musk don't have control over the government's purse. Congress does. All those things they're trying to do have to go through Congress. If it doesn't go through Congress, it goes to the courts. You get the lawsuits. That's what you see. Nothing's getting done. So Trump is upset. He's blaming all of that on Elon Musk because the money that Elon Musk was supposed to be saving from government efficiency is the money that Trump wants to use to give all those tax breaks to the rich. It's not happening, so Trump is still going to give all those tax breaks to the rich. We're just going to put the country $4 trillion in deficit. The problem with this is that what's more likely to happen is that the diehard Trump supporters are going to start going back to hating on Elon Musk, even though he deserves to be hated on. But in this instance, he's telling the truth. That's how that is. But they're not going to see it. They're just going to look at it. Oh, he betrayed Trump, something, something, something. Because whatever Trump feeds into their tiny little brains, they believe it. It's not enough sense to see the big picture, to learn, educate yourself. Trump supporters don't have enough up here to do that. And this really is sad for America, and it's very unfortunate. So, having said that, let's talk about how this is affecting me, snapshot as of today. If you don't know, I retired early, and I put what was left of my savings and everything, I put into investments, and I've been living off of that for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I lose track. Days go by. But this last round under Trump 2.0, I've lost. I was down $50-something thousand this year just because of Trump's bad policies. Some of that has recovered a little bit. I'm still, I think, snapshot as of today, I think I'm still $24,000 down for the year. And if you look at the markets, they say S&P is recovering. Some of these things are recovering. True and false, okay? It's like half true, half fake. Some of the markets and things are rebounding. Things are coming back. What you see, though, is people who are in more conservative dividend-paying investments, they are not getting paid back. The people who are not working and retired and they're in their conservative stage of investing for their future, they're not being made whole by this. People have pulled the money out, and when they're buying back in, they're buying back into tech stocks. Tech stocks are Zoom. They're also buying into foreign stocks. A lot of money is going into Germany and other countries. Investors are looking for where to put money back in that Trump can't screw things up. Those are the ones that are benefiting. The social media stuff, the NVIDIA with the chip making, the technology, things like that, they're rebounding, and those are doing nicely because Trump doesn't really have the power to completely screw those up. Smart investors know it. The problem is that the volatility with that and the fact that most of those don't pay any kind of dividend, those are not really the best investments for people who are retired. Whatever your age is, those are not the best investments. So if you have enough spare money and you can afford to be in those stocks, good for you. If not, then suffer. And that's where we are today. Now let's look at my income, because my income goes off my investments, dividends primarily from investments. And as of right now, my income month to month, so first quarter 2025 compared to first quarter 2024, my income is down about 7% monthly. So I'm having to cut back a little bit because about 7% of my income is gone. And then also the fact that I'm living overseas, the dollar has tanked because everyone in the world is losing faith in America, and they're getting rid of the dollar. Nobody wants to hold the dollar, so the dollar is losing its value. So whenever I spend money, I buy anything I do to live, I have to take money and have it taken out of America. I have it switched to Philippine pesos because that's where I'm at, and I'm losing about another 7% from where it was pre-Trump, because just people just don't want to hold the dollar. You're watching America crumble, and everyone's running for the exits. It's destroying the value of the dollar. If you're living overseas, it's bad for you. If you are taking a vacation outside of America, when you have to exchange your money for whatever the local currencies, it's bad for you. On the other hand, if you're Japan and you have Nippon Steel and our presidents decided you can come over here and start buying up American assets, even though it's needed for national security, it should be owned by Americans. Trump doesn't care. He's supporting Japan. They can come in, Nippon Steel will come in and buy U.S. steel, and they will save about 7%. It's like it's on sale, 7%. But when you're talking $15 billion, what is 7% of that? How much money is Trump making Japan, Nippon Steel? How much money is Trump making them just because his policies have trashed the American dollar? It's sad. And then you look on top of that, Trump also says that he's going to bump up the metal tariffs to 50%. Last time he did that, last time Trump marked it up to 25%, American companies raised their prices to match. So the price of steel in America this year up 30%. Okay, so if you're doing anything with steel, thanks to Trump, you're paying more. Now he's going to mark it up to 50%. All the prices of steel are going to go back up. The beauty of that, if you're Japan, is now you're going to own Nippon Steel or U.S. Steel. All those profits go to Japan. So all Trump's tariffs that he's taxing Americans, all that extra money that they're making, Trump is giving that to Japan. He's taking your dollars, giving it to Japan. Make America great again. So that's where we're at. If you have any input, any on-topic comments you want to put in the bottom, cool. If you have any questions about, whatever, investing, retiring early, just any questions that I might be able to help you, give you an answer, point you in the right direction, not the wrong direction, anything like that, whatever it is, go ahead and leave a comment. Just keep it on topic, keep it civilized, and I will see you in the next video.